ever feel like you're just drowning in decisions?
Oh, yeah.
Like from what to wear
Rests.
or, what to eat
Totally.
to like which career path to pursue.
Uh-huh.
It can be exhausting.
Absolutely.
And we're talking, what, an average of like 35,000 decisions every single day?
Yeah.
Like, no wonder we just fall back on, those routines and default choices.
Right.
I mean, our brains are just like, okay, got to conserve energy.
It's true. Decision fatigue is totally a real thing, and it can honestly lead us to make, not the best choices sometimes.
For sure.
But what if there was like a way to kind of offload some of that decision making?
Okay.
Free up that mental bandwidth for things that really matter.
Yeah, I'm listening.
That's where AI comes in.
AI. Okay, I mean, I get that it's like a huge deal in tech.
Yeah.
But how does it actually help us make those everyday decisions?
So think of AI like a superpowered assistant, okay? One that can analyze like tons of data and predict outcomes way more efficiently than our human brains ever could.
Really?
It's all powered by these things called algorithms, which are basically just like sets of instructions for solving problems.
So it's like a recipe for making decisions.
Exactly.
But instead of ingredients, it's using data.
Exactly. Like imagine you're using like a restaurant app, right, to order dinner. The app might suggest dishes based on your past orders, your dietary preferences, even like the time of day.
Wow.
That's an algorithm working,
Right.
Analyzing your data, offering those personalized recommendations to help you choose.
So AI is like already making decisions for us, even if we don't realize it.
It is, yeah.
That's kind of fascinating and a little unsettling at the same time.
I know, right? But the key here is to understand how AI works, right?
Yeah.
And how we can actually use it to our advantage.
Right.
Let's take another example. Financial planning. There are apps out there that can like analyze your spending habits, predict future expenses,
Wow.
and even offer personalized budgeting advice.
Wait, hold on. So instead of me stressing over spreadsheets,
Right.
I could just let AI figure out my budget.
Pretty much.
Oh, man, that sounds so tempting. Especially for someone like me who, struggles with finances.
It can definitely take out some of the guesswork.
Yeah.
And the applications go way beyond personal finance. Think about fitness trackers that analyze like your sleep patterns and activity levels to recommend personalized work routines or health insurance plans that use your medical history to predict future healthcare needs.
Wow, the possibilities seem kind of endless.
They do.
But isn't there like a risk of becoming too reliant on AI? What about our own intuition and gut feelings? Like, do those just become obsolete in a world where algorithms are kind of calling the shots?
That's a crucial question.
Yeah.
And the answer is a huge no. Human intuition and judgment, they're still so important, even in an AI-driven world.
Really?
In fact, AI works best when it's combined with human insight.
Okay, so it's not about AI like replacing us,
Right.
but rather augmenting our abilities.
Exactly.
Making us kind of smarter and more efficient decision makers.
Precisely. Think of it as a partnership, right?
Okay.
Between human and machine.
Okay.
Where each brings their own like unique strengths to the table.
Gotcha.
AI excels at logic, data analysis, and pattern recognition, while humans excel at creativity, empathy, and ethical reasoning.
That makes a lot of sense. So how can we practically incorporate AI into our decision-making? Like, what steps can we take to leverage its power without losing sight of our own agency?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what we're going to explore next.
So we've talked about the potential of AI to really like enhance our decision-making.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of curious about like the practical side of things.
Sure.
How do we actually start like integrating AI into our everyday lives?
Well, it all starts with understanding like how AI learns and adapts, right?
Okay.
You've probably heard of machine learning.
Yeah.
It's essentially the process of AI getting smarter over time as it's fed more data.
So it's like AI is constantly evolving.
Yeah, exactly.
Refining its abilities based on like the information it receives.
Precisely. Think about those like eerily accurate recommendations you get on Netflix or Amazon.
Right.
That's machine learning in action.
Wow.
These platforms analyze your past behavior, your preferences, even what other people with similar tastes are buying or watching to suggest things you might enjoy.
It's amazing how they seem to know what I want before I even know it myself.
I know, right?
Sometimes it feels like they're reading my mind.
Well, it's not mind reading.
Okay.
but it is a powerful demonstration of AI's ability to analyze patterns and predict outcomes.
Right.
And this technology, it isn't just limited to entertainment or shopping either.
Okay.
Imagine AI, like predicting traffic patterns to help you avoid rush hour.
Okay, yeah.
Or analyzing weather data to provide hyperlocal forecasts.
That would definitely make my morning commute less stressful.
For sure.
But let's get back to the idea of using AI to make, better decisions.
Sure.
What are some concrete examples of how we can actually do that?
Well, we've already talked a little about, like, financial planning and fitness, right?
Yeah.
AI-powered budgeting apps can analyze your spending, identify areas where you could save,
Okay.
and even help you invest your money wisely.
Gotcha.
And similarly, fitness trackers can, personalize your workouts,
Right.
monitor your progress, even alert you to potential health issues.
So it sounds like AI is taking on the role of a personal coach, almost.
Yeah, kind of.
Guiding us towards better financial and physical health.
In a sense, yes. It's about providing us with the information and insights we need to make more informed choices.
Okay, yeah.
Another area where AI is having, like, a really big impact is in career development.
Okay.
There are platforms that use AI to analyze your skills and experience to match you with job openings that align with your interests and qualifications.
That could be like a huge game changer for job seekers.
Right.
No more sifting through endless job boards.
Exactly.
Or sending out resumes into the void.
Exactly. AI can streamline that whole job search process and help you find opportunities that you might not have even discovered otherwise.
Wow.
And on the employer side, AI can help with things like candidate screening, identifying top talent,
Wow.
even predicting employee performance.
Wow. So AI is revolutionizing both sides of the hiring equation.
It is.
It seems like there's a lot of potential for AI to make the job market, more efficient and equitable. But I also wonder about, like, the potential downsides.
Sure.
Could AI introduce new biases or create unfair advantages for certain people?
That's a really important consideration. It's crucial to remember that, like, AI algorithms are created by humans and can reflect the biases of their creators.
Oh, okay.
It's something we need to be aware of
Yeah.
and actively work to mitigate.
So it's not just about, like, blindly trusting AI,
Right.
but about using it critically and thoughtfully,
Yeah.
considering its limitations
Yes.
as well as its potential benefits.
Absolutely. We need to approach AI with a healthy dose of skepticism, always questioning the data and the results it provides.
Okay.
And we need to be mindful of the ethical implications of using AI,
Right.
ensuring that it's being used responsibly and for the greater good.
That's a really good reminder. So how do we strike that balance? How do we, like, harness the power of AI for good while avoiding those potential pitfalls?
Well, I think a good place to start is by developing, like, a framework for incorporating AI into our decision-making process.
Okay.
A set of guidelines that can help us navigate this new landscape, thoughtfully and effectively.
A framework. I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
Can you elaborate a little?
Of course. Let's break it down into 5 key steps.
5 key steps. Okay, I can handle that. Can you kind of walk us through those?
Yeah, absolutely. So step 1 is all about, like, defining your goal.
Okay.
Before you even think about using AI, you need to be super clear about, what you're trying to achieve.
Okay.
Like, what problem are you trying to solve? What decision are you trying to make?
Right.
What outcome are you hoping for?
That makes sense. Like, got to have that destination in mind before you can even, like, map out the route.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Step 2 is about choosing the right tools for the job.
Okay.
There are so many AI-powered apps and platforms and services available.
Right.
And they're each designed for, a very specific purpose. It's important to select tools that are really tailored to your needs and your goals.
So, like, if I'm struggling to manage my finances, I might choose a budgeting app that uses AI to, like, analyze my spending habits and suggest ways to save.
Exactly. Or if you're trying to, like, get in shape, you might opt for a fitness tracker that uses AI to create a personalized workout plan based on, your activity levels and your fitness goals.
So it's not like a one-size-fits-all approach.
Oh.
You got to find the AI tools that really fit your, like, individual circumstances.
Yeah, exactly. Step 3 is all about the data.
Okay, the data.
AI algorithms, they're only as good as the data they're fed, right?
Right.
So if you want, like, accurate and reliable results, you need to make sure you're providing the AI with good data, data that's relevant to your goal.
So, like, if I'm using that budgeting app,
Yeah.
I need to be, really diligent about tracking my expenses.
Yes.
And providing accurate info about my income and spending habits.
Absolutely. The more accurate and complete your data, the better that AI will be able to analyze it and provide you with, those insights and recommendations.
Gotcha. Data is key. What about step 4?
Okay, step 4 is probably the most important one of all. Combine AI with human judgment.
Okay.
Remember, AI is just a tool.
Right.
It's not a replacement for, your own critical thinking skills and decision-making abilities.
Right.
Use the insights provided by AI as like a starting point.
Okay.
But always consider the bigger picture, your own intuition, your own personal values.
Right.
Before making that final decision.
So it's not about like blindly following the AI's recommendations, but about using them as like a guide, the source of information to inform our own choices.
That's it. Yeah, it's about finding that synergy between AI's analytical power and our human understanding and wisdom.
I like that. And finally, step 5.
Step 5 is review and adjust.
Okay.
AI is constantly evolving, and so are our needs and our goals.
Yeah, true.
It's important to, regularly review the results you're getting from using AI. Evaluate their effectiveness.
Okay.
And just make adjustments as needed.
Right.
This could mean, tweaking the data that you're providing.
Right.
Trying out different AI tools. Or even just refining your own, decision-making process based on what you've learned.
It's an ongoing process.
It is.
Like a continuous loop of feedback and improvement?
Precisely. And as you become more comfortable using AI and incorporating it into your decision-making, you'll find that it can become a really powerful tool for achieving your goals and living a more, fulfilling life.
That's inspiring. It feels like we're on the edge of a real paradigm shift in how we make decisions.
Yeah.
A future where we can harness the power of technology to enhance our lives in so many ways.
I agree. And honestly, the most exciting part is that, we're just scratching the surface of what's possible.
Wow.
As AI continues to advance,
the
potential for positive impact is, pretty much limitless.
It's definitely an exciting time to be alive. Well, we've covered a lot of ground today in this deep dive.
We have.
From, the basics of AI to its potential to revolutionize decision-making. Any final thoughts you'd like to share with our listeners?
I would just encourage everyone to, embrace a spirit of curiosity and open-mindedness when it comes to AI.
Yeah.
It's a powerful technology.
Right.
With huge potential to transform our lives for the better. But it's up to us to use it wisely and responsibly.
Well said. Thanks for joining us on this fascinating exploration of AI-powered decisions. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.